So from 1 January, with this new ute tax that's going to come into play, we'll expect the prices of these vehicles to go up by more than $10,000.
Really?
Correct.
Yowza. Right, so g'day, here today again with the accountant to the stars and you, the transport worker of Australia, meaning couriers, truck drivers, rideshare people and anyone that works behind the wheel for a living. Our new best mate, Mark Farinato, and we're here to talk the latest budget and what it means to you. You like that intro, mate?
Love that.
I'm getting better at it, mate.
Yeah, which is very good.
Yeah, cool. So, mate, thanks for coming along today.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you very much for giving me a call and reminding me that a budget did happen. I don't really pay much attention to these things because I have the luxury of having someone like you look after these things for me. And obviously the plan here today is to for me to introduce you to my mates, all the boys on the road that we're going to be talking to today, and giving them a heads up on what they should be keeping an eye out for, because they probably don't know blokes like you or probably could afford a bloke like you, which is very unfair. So we're trying to head that off at the pass, and we're trying to make sure that these guys can get access to you. So, mate, budget, take it away, old man.
Beautiful. So you're trying to tell me you weren't waiting for my 4 o'clock in the morning email?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he loves the 4 o'clock in the morning email, mate. It's amazing. But look, we do have a budget that just happened. Most people behind the wheel probably sort of let that come and go and don't really sort of drill down into what that means.
Yep.
You've done all the hard work, so let's rip in, mate. What does it mean for the little guy on the road, buddy?
Yeah, well, the biggest thing and the one that's got the most hype is everyone's seen about what's going on with these stage 3 tax cuts. Mm-hmm. So there was no surprises there. When the Albanese government, they've got their revised version of the stage 3 tax cuts. So he's announced those that they're going to go ahead. And essentially what that means is that anyone earning between $45,000 a year up to $135,000 a year is got a flat tax bracket on that amount of a flat 30%.
Good or bad?
Which is good. So that benefits the bulk of the people in the transport industry. So everyone, without doing anything, you're going to be saving on tax.
So no one needs to do anything at all?
No.
It's just going to happen?
Correct, yeah. And similar with the energy bill relief that's come through. So
okay, this is the second thing?
The second thing, so households will automatically get $300 off their energy bill from 1 July 2024. And eligible small businesses will get $325 off. That'll just automatically be applied to your electricity bill. No action, you'll automatically get those savings.
But wouldn't it be nice if the electricity bill wasn't so expensive?
Exactly.
And there's a reason for that. Yeah. Let me have a rant. I mean, who's doing these deals with these energy companies?
And I think the only people that are going to benefit out of this will be the energy companies, to be honest.
Australia, I need you to vote me in as your PM. I'll fix things up. Yeah. I'll clean up the swamp.
That's it.
I'll create a new swamp, but it'll be for us.
And that's why it was a very conservative budget, because we do have an election coming up. So I think I know I'll be voting for if Justin's up there.
Yeah.
Number one, Justin Lewis.
Oh, mate, anyhow. All right, anything else, buddy?
What's come out? So you've seen we no longer have that instant asset write-off anymore, which has been a big hit to small businesses.
Bad.
Correct. So that's currently for businesses with turnover less than 10 million. You've got anything under 20,000, you're able to get an immediate tax deduction for.
Yeah, okay.
They've now announced to extend that. So from 1 July 2024 through to 30 June 2025, businesses with turnover less than 10 million will be entitled to get a full depreciation on any asset under $20,000. So
what if the asset's 30?
Yep. So, and a lot of people ask this question here is, do they get that first 20 written off? And the answer is no. What happens is you put that into a small business pool. So you'll get 15% deduction in the first year, and then you claim 30% of the residual amount each year after. What you can do though is it's $20,000 per asset. So if you had to buy 5 separate assets, for example, at $20,000 each, because it's under that amount, you're able to get a deduction for each of those items. So it'll be a $100,000 deduction in that first year.
Okay, sock puppet time.
Yep.
I'm a little guy behind the wheel. Okay, I got my proprietary limited company set up, paying for my fuel, doing all my tax deductions, and listening to Mark and what Mark's advice is and all that sort of stuff, what kind of asset would I be buying that's under 20 grand?
Yeah, so it might be a second-hand van or a second-hand ute as well too, as part of a run-around vehicle that you might have.
Okay.
Other items will include when you've got your laptops or computers or iPads, tablets, etc., that you do take when you're getting your digital signing and those sort of items.
Well, you're running a business. You've got you've got to buy those things.
Correct.
Maybe a new iPhone.
Yeah, correct.
That would be okay. All right.
Your home office expenses, anything under that.
How about if I want to buy a nice Scarface style desk? Yeah, well, that I know Roy's probably got.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
the offices at Griffith.
Well, yeah, your desk is a tax deduction as well. So your office equipment,
mahogany,
and your chair,
the brass ends,
the chair, and all that as well too is all included.
All right, okay. An asset. What else would be an asset? A set of mag wheels for your van. You want to pimp it out a bit.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you got your wheels.
Okay.
All included in that.
Okay.
Whether you had a canopy maybe for the back of the ute or a bull bar, those sort of items, the extras that you might want to have.
Up to 20 grand.
Up to 20,000.
As many as you want.
Correct.
So I can have 50 different assets.
Correct. That's right.
There you go. That's actually good advice, mate.
Yeah. There's always your opportunity now. We're currently coming into June. So you've got a month left if you want to take advantage of that now to get the tax deduction in this financial year. It needs to be installed and ready for use by 30 June this year to get the deduction this year.
Get cracking.
Correct.
Yeah. And Albo, I still want you to just take it easy on the transport guys, mate. We're going to be doing separate deals with the transport dudes. You know what I mean? I still think we should be able to drive in the transit lane.
Yeah, that's
Why
right.
not? Eh?
Exactly.
Yeah, cool.
Instead, what they've come in is with his new policy against the carbon emissions and energy emissions with the vehicles. So it's been dubbed. I don't know if these people on the road have heard. A lot of people are calling it the ute tax.
Yes.
So what's going to happen is it's actually going to be an extra tax on your carbon emission vehicles, your higher carbon emission vehicles, such as the Ford Ranger. That's Australia's #1 selling ute that they've gone about.
Yes.
For something on
actually,
that.
I've got one.
Yeah, there you go. And lucky you did. So from 1 January, with this new ute tax that's going to come into play, we'll expect the prices of these vehicles to go up by more than $10,000.
Really?
Correct.
Yowza.
Yeah.
So if you're going to buy a Ford Raptor, you'd run out and get one now.
Correct, yeah.
And get it bought before 30 June?
No, 1 January that will come in.
Okay.
That one there. So, and then also then, so like even like your Toyota Klugers and those sort of items, they'll all fall under this category as well.
Mate, they're taking the fun out of everything.
Correct. Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So there was nothing else too exciting that had come out of the budget this year.
Okay. All right. Well, mate, at least the little things, the crumbs that we did get, you came and explained it in a way that I can understand it. So if I can understand it, I hope you can out there. I'm sure you can. As the old saying goes, mate, if you're the smartest guy in the room, then you're in the wrong room.
Yeah, exactly.
So, mate, I'm glad you're in this room because I'm definitely not the smartest bloke in this room. Legendary, mate. Thank you very much, bud.
Pleasure.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no worries at all.
And, mate, fist bump.
Beautiful. I've been practicing.
Hey, explosion.
Exactly. That's it.
Legend. Thanks, my man.
Thank you. And cheers to everyone out there as well.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in.